Story title: The Shepherd. The music in the apartment was loud. "Femi, why did you take the towel?" she shouted as she turned off the shower and rubbed the water from her eyes. "You sure like to see me walk naked around the house." The bathroom door opened slightly, and the towel came flying at her face. She grabbed it midair, dried herself, and then tied it around her body. She stepped out of the bathroom and entered into the bedroom area. It was an ensuite room. The room was empty, and the apartment was quiet for a moment. Then the music started playing again, a little louder than before. "Femi, that thing is loud," she shouted. "Abeg, come and help me rub cream on my back." She stood in front of the full-length mirror and flung the towel on the bed. The door to the room opened, and a figure stepped in. It was not Femi. It was Bello, their new neighbor. She spun around quickly, grabbed the towel from the bed, and covered her body with it. He smiled and moved forward to stand at the other side of the bed. "What are you doing here? Where is my husband?" she shouted in panic. Bello stared at her silently from across the room. "What do you want?" she stammered. Bello moved quickly towards her, going around the base of the bed to get to her. She jumped and ran over the bed. He dived at her. He missed her. She jumped off the bed, opened and slammed the door behind her. She tumbled and fell over something as she entered into the sitting room area. She turned on her back and looked at it. It was the body of Femi. There was a dog leash tied tightly around his neck. His eyes were closed. "Femi," she screamed. Bello appeared at the sitting room entrance. He smiled as he slowly moved towards her. She scrambled backwards. "What did you do to my husband?" Bello stopped and looked at the body on the floor. Then he looked at her and said, "When lambs are lost in the mountain they cry. Sometimes come the shepherd. Sometimes the wolf." "Shepherd," she screamed. They both turned as the door to the kitchen popped open with force. A huge dog bounded out and stared at them in a puzzled manner. "Attack," she screamed again. The Doberman ran forward and lunged at Bello's neck. The end. Story written by Olumide Holloway, also known as King Olulu.